Hey good people, welcome back to Beauty and the Frizz. My name is Kara. Whether you're new or returning, thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out with me today. It is yet another day of Frizzmas and this is day number 8. We're doing it, y'all. Today's video is all about some friend mail. One of my really good friends sent me the Glamlite Chocolate Martini Palette and I just want to play around with it and create 2 looks. I know they had a really nice Black Friday sale and I just want to give some look inspo because I know a lot of people grab some of these palettes. So if you want to see the 2 looks I created and the swatches, keep watching this video. Let me know what you think, and if makeup is your therapy, your passion, your love, and you want to connect with other makeup enthusiasts like myself, this is a channel for you. Definitely consider joining the community because I'd love to have you back. All right, let's get started. So my good friend on Instagram, her name is Vanna's Grand, she sent me this palette. She somehow ended up with 2, and I am so thankful that you sent me this. I passed on this collection surprisingly. Especially, like, it's surprising for me because it's a happy hour theme. I love happy hour, and I do like Glamlite eyeshadows. Out of all 4 of the palettes that were released with the happy hour collection, let's see, there was the Margarita. Was it Margarita palette? I think it was Margarita. There was a wine palette, and I don't know why the names are escaping me right now. There was a green, so it was like a green one, a colorful one, and a purple one. And then the chocolate martini, this is the brown one. So when I looked at it, it looked like, you know, initially, just find the one you want and rinse it off, okay? Okay? Guess he was hungry. The chocolate martini palette, initially I was thinking, oh, it's like the neutrals palette, and that's actually the one that I wanted. So let's just take a look at the palette. We'll get into the swatches and 2 looks. Now, for those who do not like food themed packaging, you know, Glamlite is all about the food themed packaging. In fact, this came in like a big bottle that looked like you know, like a liquor bottle, you know what I mean? It's on display out in the other room. But this palette is actually really small, so you don't have to keep it, and it's not gonna be difficult to store. Whereas some of the other ones, like the paint palette one, and there's a taco one, and the donut one that's actually kind of squishy, those are kind of difficult to store with the packaging. So this one's like nice and petite. So here are the shades of this palette, and I really love this pop of purple there because it just gives the palette just a little more interest. You know, this is kind of like your basic warm neutral kind of palette, but then you've got like, I don't know, a pink shade here, but this purple also adds just something special to the color story. So I really do like that touch. So here are the swatches of this palette, and I think this is really beautiful. Let me go over the names. Vanilla Vodka, Irish Cream, Rich, Cheers, Happy Hour, Livin' Lavish, All Night, Cream de Cocoa, Extra Lit, Girls Night Out, Bittersweet, Chocolate Liqueur, Syrup,
Mama.
Hey, Ganache, and Dark Chocolate.
Mama.
Yes, sir.
That's
so pretty. What's up, man?
Can I have
Isn't that gorgeous?
Guacamole?
Guacamole what? We don't have any guacamole.
Chip.
We ate them, remember?
Oh.
You want some white cheddar popcorn?
Yes.
Okay, look at this. What do you think about these colors?
Ting, ting, ting.
Show the camera. All right, so you said it's a thumbs up?
It's double.
All right, cool. Let me go get you these chips.
You guys are awesome.
All right. I forgot to put my ears on. Y'all look at my new ears. Hold on. Y'all see them? They're Nightmare Before Christmas. All right. Anytime I say Christmas, I like to say it like Michael Jackson. Like, it's Christmas. I feel like that's how Michael Jackson would say it. Anyway, that was, I don't know where that came from, but I just wanted to say that. I think this is a pretty nice color story. So we're gonna get into 2 looks. I'll talk through one and we'll have music for one. And then that'll be all she wrote. So let's get started. I have my eyes actually primed with the Glamlite Icing Primer in the shade Buttercream. So let's do it. Going in with a fluffy brush, we are going to start with the shade Bittersweet. Just reminds me of a little light cocoa brown maybe. Y'all know I can't, the color descriptions are a struggle for me. I'm gonna just start it here in the transition area and I'll work it towards the inner part of the lid. I'm just gonna start by tapping it in. My primer's just a little bit tacky. So I'm really working on my eyeshadow technique because I have been looking at some of my looks lately and not necessarily enjoying the shape. And I think what happens is that I feel like bring my transition over and up too far. I just wanted to share that because it's something, you know, that I'm noticing as I go back and look at my pictures and look at my looks, because it reminds me of a raccoon. And that's really not the look that I'm trying to achieve. So I've been really careful with that. Like I want it to be like a gradient coming up, but I feel like sometimes I just get so swipe happy. I'm just swiping and swiping and I'm not really paying attention to this shape right here when it comes to the inner area of the eye. Does that make sense, y'all? Okay, my eyebrow is doing something funny right here. I'll fix it. So I wanted to like fade down, if that makes sense. And I'm gonna be trying to be more aware of when I'm not doing that. So I have used Glamlite before. I don't have any issues with the mattes or the shimmers from Glamlite. They're just very nice. I only think that maybe people are put off by the food packaging. I don't know if that comes off, well, a happy hour collection wouldn't, but like the burger palette, the ice cream palette, the cake palette, I don't know if those ideas or themes come off as immature, but it is a really, really great eyeshadow formula, and I'm so glad that I gave them a try because it's really, really nice. Or it could be the color stories, you know what I mean? But I do have another neutral palette by them called the Donut palette that's also very nice. The problem is it comes in like a little donut case, and if you want to take it out of the case, it's like a donut. And you know, I just think that that may not be everyone's cup of tea. So that's what I hear people say when they talk about Glamlite. I think I'm happy with how this transition shade looks. Whoa, what? Okay. Wow. Okay, switching brushes, and I'm actually gonna go into the next shade with one of my Glamlite brushes that are gonna be great for the crease. I am gonna go into Girls Night Out. It's a little deeper than the Bittersweet shade, so I'm gonna concentrate that in the crease, and then we'll go with a deeper shade for the outer corner. So I do see that this eye is looking a little deeper, and this is blending really nicely with the Bittersweet shade. And I'm just gonna leave it like that. And now I'm gonna go into Dark Chocolate with the same brush, and I am just going to tap it here. Oh, it's kind of all looking a bit similar. Let's see if we can make this a bit deeper. Okay, yes, so we can see that. I'm just trying to create like a nice gradient. I'm gonna get a smaller brush and take dark chocolate, and I just wanna put it on the outer part of the lower lash line to create like a smoky eye. I'm just gonna keep it on the outer part, and then we'll choose something else for the remainder of the lower lash line. And here's what we have so far. I am going to take a fluffy brush and just go over this a little bit. I just wanna make sure, especially this eye here, it's not really like as blended. So I think that looks more like it. I'm gonna go into the shade Ganache, this one right here, and that's gonna go on my lid. I'm taking a Redford number 28 brush. I'm not gonna spray it. Hopefully that's okay. But you can always spray your shades to make them pop. Not really having any fallout, so it's cool. And just to blend the Ganache shade with the matte outer corner shade, I'm gonna take Chocolate Liqueur, which is this one here, and I'm gonna use that, I always say, as a merger. So just gonna kind of tap that here and just blur the line between the shimmer and the matte. Yep, I like that. Continuing on with the lower lash line, let's go into the shade Syrup, which is this one here. I am gonna use a pencil brush just because sometimes I have a tendency to drag the shade down further than I like.
Mama, did you put, when you're done your video, can you put the Roblox card in my account?
Yes, I can.
In a second?
That's not what I said. You said when I'm done the video. Like, give me like 10 minutes.
Okay.
Can you wait 10 minutes? This boy in Roblox, oh my God. I like that. I like how it's blending in to the dark chocolate shade on the outer corner. I think that looks really good. So now I'm gonna take the shade Vanilla Vodka, and that's gonna be my inner corner. Wait. Oh, you know what I also wanted to do? I wanted to tap in Extra Lit. Let me see. I wanted to tap in Extra Lit, which is this shade. I wanted to tap that over top. That's what I wanted to do, and do that. Just give a little more sparkle. I don't know if you can see it or not. Okay, yes, I like that. Now we'll go into Vanilla Vodka. Did I show that already? It's this one here. It looks white, but it's a, it's a duochrome. It's beautiful gold. This might be one that you want to spray though. That's a nice little pop right there. And that's it. Let me know what you think about this first look. I'm going to get my eyeliner and a mascara, and I'll be right back. All right, you guys, this is the final look. Let me just give you the deets. I took a Colourpop liner. It's like a, kind of like a coppery. I don't know what you call this. It's not coppery, but it's like a shimmery tan liner. And then just a brown Tarte liner on the top. The Colourpop was on the bottom. And then for mascara, I actually tried a new mascara. It is also by Colourpop. It's the Act Natural Defining Mascara. So if you can see, it is a brown mascara. I just thought it would really look nice with this look. So here's what we have. I really love this brown mascara, especially on the bottom lashes. Sometimes, I don't need the lashes to be super dark on the bottom, but I love this. I don't have anything negative to say. I think the site for Black Friday was 40% off. Hopefully, if you wanted this palette, you were able to get it then, because as I've learned, there is no point of paying full price for certain brands anymore. And if that's gonna be the trend, that's great, but I'm not gonna be having a lot of new stuff when it comes out. I'm just gonna go ahead and put that out there. Let's get into another look.
Whoa, oh, oh. La, da, 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 oh, oh, oh. La, da, 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 oh, oh, oh. La, da, da, da. Making our Christmas memories. I've been working so much lately, I can barely find the time to sleep. Yeah, I spend my time running around, keeping people pleased. But this is my favorite holiday. It's a chance to start over new. Cause I missed you, so I'm letting go of everything but you. These are the good times with you. Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. Hang by the fire and chill. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, and I've been longing to hold you close. Forget about everyone else. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, oh, la da da da, oh, 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 la da da da, oh, oh, la da da da. Making our Christmas memories. I've been wrapping presents for you. I've been hanging marbles in the tree. And I've lit my house with Christmas lights. So you should come back home to me. And when we wake up in the morning, I'm gonna play those carols that you love. We'll be singing all the melodies until the sun comes up. These are the good times with you. Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. Hang by the fire and chill. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, and I've been longing to hold you close. Forget about everyone else.
All right, you guys, I do hope that you enjoyed the look inspo with this chocolate martini palette. I'm glad to have it in my collection, and I'm so thankful for this gift from Vanna's Grand. Thank you so much for sending it to me. I really, really like it, and this isn't the first time I've played with it. I've worn it once before, but it's very consistent with the Glamlite eyeshadows that I've had in the past. And oh, I do want to show y'all that donut palette. So let me grab that really fast. And you'll be able to see what I mean by the packaging. So this is the donut palette. So I have this like in my table in the living room. I have a little storage area where I kind of have some palettes on display because I ran out of room in my room. But this is one I don't really grab for a lot. I don't know, how great you'll feel about, doing your eyeshadow from a palette like this, but this palette is really nice. So you've got, your donut with this highlighter in the middle, and it's a really cute color story. I do think some of the shades may be repeated in the Chocolate Martini palette, whereas I may not need to own both of these palettes anymore. I mean, if I had to choose, I would rather have this format over this one. This layout might be the reason that I don't use the palette. But let's just look at them side by side. You'll see that there's more variety in the Chocolate Martini palette with the purple and the pinky type shades. And the donut palette is more of a warm neutral. I mean, it's a cute idea, kind of. Since it's like, I think I don't like it, but I do like these shades. Too bad you can't depot this one. Makes me feel like I'm like 5. So I don't know. I don't know what we'll do with this one, but That's all I've got today. Thank you so much for taking out some of your time and hanging out with me for another day of Frizzmas. I'm really enjoying this, and I hope you are too. I hope this was therapy for you. It always is for me. And until I see you again, which will be tomorrow, make sure you are being gentle with yourself. Talk to yourself nice. Stay safe, and I'll see you then. Bye.